Novak Djokovic has notched his 21st Grand Slam singles title at Wimbledon yesterday, but his vax status could land him in deep yogurt because the U.S. Open, that is next month. And he has no plans to get the jab. At this point, why would he? Current COVID rules say unvaccinated non-citizens cannot come to the U.S. Remember the Australia debacle? That's not a vaccine. Officials had him holed up in a COVID hotel and later deported him. Will the U.S. heartlessly do the same? It would be bad for tennis and bad for the country, Ned.
Well, first of all, it's not a vaccine. I mean, it's a therapeutic shot masquerading as a vaccine. I mean, you can call it cow pie a rose, but it's still a cow pie. So it doesn't matter what you call it, but it's not a vaccine. When you have to get it 3 or 4 times in a booster shot, it's not a vaccine. And I think we've got to come to grips with all the data and the facts and the science that are out there 2 years after this all began and go, you know what? You're dealing with one of the finest male athletes in the world right now. He should have the ability to decide what he puts in or doesn't put in his body and be able to come and play and actually compete for another title at the U.S. Open. So I think we've reached the point of peak absurdity that we're still trying to force, these therapeutic shot mandates that quite frankly, don't do what they were advertised to do.
Pretty clearly, this is about control, not public health, because the vaccines, and it is a vaccine. You get a flu vaccine every year, and it is still effective at keeping people out of the hospital and out of the morgue, more importantly, but it doesn't stop transmission. So you guys are definitely, I agree with you on that, and that's why it's not like making sure everyone's vaccinated means COVID won't spread around at this event. We all know stories of people who've gotten and spread it with the vaccine, myself included. So when it's really a personal benefit to vaccination at this point, mostly, not interpersonal, not stopping the spread in its tracks, then these mandates, whether government especially, but even private, become more obviously about conformity and control than actually about public health or following the science.